Okay, it's time to say goodbye to the 305 and hello to the 350. Looks ugly. That's gonna get changed up. Probably gonna paint it to red, maybe blue. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I have till tomorrow to decide. Wherever I paint that, it's gonna ultimately be the color that I paint my truck. It is a Vortec 350. It's gonna get the same idea as what we were gonna do with this, with the carburetor intake and everything. This, I was looking it over again, and the journals here where the bearings ride were all fucked up. Obviously we know the pistons are bad from our last episode, and the cam ring, or not the, well, maybe not the pistons, but the bearings there. And you can kind of see some of the rods are kind of worn down too. Crankshaft, not cam. I called it cam in the last video. It's crank. Crank was all messed up there. The only thing is that doesn't come with any brackets or anything. And the good thing is the 305 brackets that I got with this ultimately cost me about 70, would cost me about 75 bucks, which is how much I ended up paying for this motor. So really I paid for the brackets essentially, and experience on tearing down. Okay, so we cut off the ears. I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to grind this down or just smooth the edges out, because I don't want to cut myself later. I don't know if I want this completely smooth with the frame or not. It's kind of hard to cut. It's kind of a weird thing, so I just cut it off. Took me a little while, not that bad. And then we're gonna do these guys. I got them. I have them, so I'll be getting these cut off, put in the bolt-on ones. It's nothing crazy. We're working on a subframe today though, because we're gonna get ready to install that here in a couple weeks. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna trim off the head of this. It doesn't matter if you gouge this up anymore, because this whole piece is gonna come out with this, and then you're gonna get a new ball joint in, and then should be getting some parts today too for the 350. I'm gonna start taking this apart today too. I'm gonna take out the heads. I'm gonna start re-ringing everything, make sure everything looks good on the inside. And then we're gonna paint it. I got some black high heat paint that we're gonna just throw on this. And we'll just get ready for that. Throw it in. Once this is all re-ringed and bolted back on and good to go, we'll slap it onto the subframe, roll it under this. I'm gonna get this chopped from about here, right here. Weld that bad boy on. Then we'll get started on. I need to cut those pieces off, because I got new mounts for that. That will need to be welded on. So I'm gonna get to work. Yeah, I'm gonna try a different approach to it this time. So I've cut the bottom ends off here. These are cut off at the top. I'm gonna drill through these. I'm gonna drill through them and then I'm gonna punch them out. I can't think of another way. Okay, that ended up being a lot easier than I thought. All I did was start punching it out, and out they came. I mean, the next one's gonna be a lot easier than this now. I mean, I just started punching one of the rivets, and basically this whole thing popped out. Thank God. Because I was getting pretty frustrated. I've been working on this for like an hour and a half. This is one. So, thankfully it was able to come out. I'm about to fucking buy a whole new one because I didn't want to deal with it. But that wasn't as bad as I was making it be. I just wasn't thinking right. But I got it. I'm gonna get these two out. Then I'm gonna put the new one in. Probably do the next one before I put the new ones in. We'll see where we go. Okay, I've gotten this one out and this one out now. These are the only two that I have to drill out. The other two I think have to be pressed out. Probably gonna go get that tool because I don't got one of those. I'm a little bit frustrated, so I don't know if the time lapse caught it or not, but I started just beating the fucking ball joint because I hit my fucking finger on it a couple of times. You can kind of see that dent there. I hit my finger a few times trying to smack them out, and that was my way of taking control of the situation. But also another good thing is we got mail. I got a box, and I believe this is the intake and carburetor with all the accessories, which those were you can automatically tell that they were the original ball joints that were put in. Had the original riveting and everything. It was like a machine did it perfection. That's what that was. Here's the new ball joints. So much tighter. And we're gonna have to grease that up. But geez, this is probably gonna make it a lot better of a ride if I was just say fuck it and throw all this bullshit on there. So it's gonna go on here like that. We got bolts, cotter pins, and all that we'll hold on to when we finally put the pieces together. Here we go. Let's assemble this. That is all you have to do. You know how easy that would have been if they would have just done that to begin with? Jeez. That's it. That's all that is. Cool. That's done. gonna be truthful and honest. I did try punching this. Not punching it with my hand, but banging it with a hammer. And, well, that didn't really work out. So I am gonna have to press this out. There it is. Bad one. Ugly, ain't she? Alright, so the compressor kicked on, but I got it on. So this is all flush and seated nicely all the way around. Can't get my fingernail underneath it. This is good. Now we're gonna go to that one. Let's get to it. All right, so there we have it. We have this one in, we have this one in, we have both their top ones in, and that's it. I'm still waiting on some parts, so I don't want to put this on yet because I got the new shocks coming in, and I need to replace them. So this one I'm scared of removing because you know how it is. If anybody's done that, the springs are fucking scary. The last one I had almost crushed my foot. So we're gonna see. I guess I could put that top back on and kind of screw this on so that way it doesn't slide out. But I don't know. I gotta do some research to see how these come out because I'm pretty sure this could slide out, and I could probably do it without fucking with that spring. But either way, thanks guys for watching today, and hope you guys can tune in next time. And if you haven't, like and subscribe, and also watch all my other videos. All right, guys, have a good day.